Rejection is a blessing. The feeling of the rejection and disappointment can sometimes anger you and make you feel like I'm not good enough. Maybe it was right for me to be rejected. Maybe it was a good thing that you were rejected. And maybe it's a blessing, because life has its way of pushing away what's not for you to see that there's a different path that you are to take. And often what we do is that we take rejection as a negative, but we never seem to see as actually a positive thing, that life is trying to teach you a lesson about yourself. And this often happens when we don't really know what we want and we don't create options for ourselves. We think of ourselves as one-dimensional, and we fail to see ourselves as dimensional. Like, we have to be quite dynamic about how we want our life to plan out, and not take rejection as a negative thing, that you're cursed and that you're not good enough. You are, and all you have to do is see it as a teaching, a lesson that is learned through a little bit of pain. Because when somebody tells you, no, I don't want you, that can strike a little bit of a flame in your soul, like, ouch, damn, what I thought of myself has now diminished. And you start creating thoughts in your head that you didn't even think they were there. And this is where we get into this hole of a pity party. And in that pity party, you are throwing yourself a hell of a party, honestly. So what I want you to take from this is that you're being rejected. Yeah, that's fine. You will be rejected so many times. You have to change your attitude towards negative things such as rejection, such as disappointment. Change that, because they will occur, and very often until you learn the lesson, and from the lesson you create a new plan. And that might mean, yes, a little bit of pain, but you are capable, first and foremost. You're clever, even though when they tell you you're not. You're hardworking, even though they tell you, I feel that you can do more. It's okay. People will put these perceptions of what they think the ideal person is. Don't take it personal. And I think this is the problem. We come into this world where we're now very sensitive. This is the reason why there's a high percentage of mental health issues, because we are very sensitive. We internalize everything. We don't allow space for growth mindset. Our mindset is very fixed, and it's sometimes not your fault. We're just in that very fast-paced society at the moment, and it's not gonna change anytime soon. If you can't change something, change your attitude towards it. I just hope that this brings light into the little darkness you might have within you, that feeling of burning, feeling of disappointment, the feeling of resentment, the feeling of loss, the feeling of hate, the feeling of regret. It's okay. It's an emotion. Take it. But then what's important is leave it, grow from it, learn from it, create a path from it. And that's how we become our powerful selves.